So, spring break just happened like last week for me, but I did record parts of my trip and it was really fun to just, fly down to LA because I haven't, been in an airplane for a while. Not the one that I jumped out of with when I did my last video when I went parachuting. But the same thing happened to me on this trip as it did on my last trip to LA is that I was so caught up in just enjoying myself and enjoying family that I didn't record a lot, so I'm going to pop into the video every now and again to help clarify what's going on or to fill in the gaps of what I did prior or in between shots. Let's go. So our flight was planned to leave at like 8 o'clock or somewhere around that time, but then it got delayed and then it got delayed again. So we didn't leave Sacramento from the airport like until 11 or 10:30 and didn't get into Burbank until 12 o'clock at night. Um, then from the airport, we had to, like, my mom and I, we had to walk, it seemed like a half a mile at least to the rental place just to get our rental car. And nobody was at the rental car place. And then finally somebody showed up. We got our rental car, but it wasn't the one we had picked out. And it was just a huge fiasco. And we were really tired. Finally got to my grandparents' house at like 12:30 or something at night. Went to bed. Woke up really late the next day and just spent the entire day with my grandparents. I didn't record anything with them. I just want to give them their privacy, uh, you know, and but it was really fun to visit with them because I don't know, we just had a lot of fun. We talked a lot of the for most of the day, but I really liked to see my grandma because her health for the past year or so hasn't been the best. So she's just been like, um, been struggling with old age. The same with my grandpa. Their minds are still good. It's just their bodies aren't functioning like they used to. So they're both having a hard time getting around. But good thing is, my grandma, the last time I was down there, she seemed like she was having a really hard time and she was just only in her wheelchair for the most of her time. This time, she was like, whenever she had to go use the restroom or whatever, she'd get up and use her walker to walk to her bedroom or walk to the bathroom or whatever. And that made me so happy to see because, um, if you're wheelchair bound like for your life, and you don't work out your muscles and your legs, your legs are just not going to function. So I'm really proud of her that she's, pushing herself. She's challenging herself to, at least keep her legs healthy, or at least maybe even make her legs strong enough again to, be able to just use her walker. So I'm really happy about that. After that, we spent a day with like my grandparents, and then we left to go visit my sister Ashley, or my half sister, my biological sister. Um, and that was really fun. I didn't record much with her, but we had a crazy first day when we hung out. Um, and then the second day, she and I went on a hike to like a mountain nearby called Mount Rubidoux, and I got some footage of that. We're at Mount Rubidoux, 2 miles into this hike. It's a good hike. Hopefully we come back to do it again, because it's definitely, just look at the view. I think that day was probably the pinnacle of my trip. It was like the best day because I got to go on that awesome hike and just spend time with Ashley. After that, we headed over to my brother's house, and I got to see Tyler and Jimmy. And I haven't seen Jimmy in a while, so it made me really happy to see him. And I don't know, we just sat around all day at their house, and it was good. Trust me, sitting around doesn't sound fun, but it was just nice to spend time with them, just talk with them, and it's I don't know, it was just really fun. I really do enjoy getting as much time as I can to spend with my biological siblings, because I don't know, it's a new part of my life, and a new uh you know, new people that are like have been a part of my family for a long time. It's just I haven't really accepted them into my lives until recently. So it's just really special time. After that, we went to Santa Barbara to visit my grandma. And for once, it's like if you guys have been on my channel before and seen my videos in the past, like Santa Barbara is my favorite city to go to, and I just love visiting. But this time it was a lot different. Um, my grandma was just in a mood the entire weekend and was very grouchy, and it just affected, you know, me and my mom personally. Not only that, but one of my mom's friends passed away over the weekend, one of her best friends, and that really put my mom in a really depressed mood, and she didn't really want to do anything. So the trip to Santa Barbara this time around was not great. And I guess I'll just share some of the clips that I took and the day of just just complete and utter like crappy day. It's probably the biggest land crab, sand crab I've ever seen. Hey, buddy. It must be isopod hour then.
You so fucking precious when you smile.
Tag. Now I gotta go all the way back across the breakwater. I finally reached Shoreline Park. I started all the way over there. So I walked all the way up to this place called the Mesa, right around there. Got a Oreo McFlurry, and now I'm headed back to the harbor. My feet are killing me right now, so hopefully I can make it to the harbor again. So that was basically it for my spring break trip. I need to get back into the swing of things when it comes to recording stuff, but I hope you enjoyed it. It was definitely a fun trip, and I don't know. I definitely need to record more often when I'm with my biological siblings, because it's always a fun time with them. But anyways, guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video, and I'll see you next time.